If I enter a game and see loading screen, it disconnects me again. I'm restarting the game right now. Okay. Probably the same feeling people get when they take the IQ test and it's the same score as the temperature outside. Hey, listen. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a room temperature IQ. It's not about how smart you are, it's about how you use that smarts. In Fahrenheit. Oh. That's pretty good. Case in point. Ben Shapiro, probably a very intelligent guy. Still one of the dumbest people alive. Right? Oh, where could it be? You there, you look fierce enough to brave the untamed wilds. Please, I'm in dire need of help. A friend of mine journeyed southwest to Cave Kitty Tola a while ago and still hasn't returned. I'm beginning to fear the worst has happened. While it's likely he simply lost track of time, staring at the rainbow moss, I keep thinking about all the bees skulking about. Please help check up on him for me, if only to set my heart at ease. I'll stay here in case he comes back, but in the meantime, visit the cave and search for him. I wager no other honey will be nearby, so he shouldn't be hard to spot. What happened to Estinian? Why didn't Estinian come with us? I saw about that. Did Estinian, we just met Estinian and we just said nothing to him? Why those stout legs like a towering tree, those rippling arms like gnarled branches? Might you lend me your strength for a simple hunt? Hei, folkens. Skal jeg få baffe? Skal jeg på opp? 1, 2, og 1, 2, 3, 4. Flink jente. Du er flink jente. Jeg er veldig glad i deg. Veldig glad i deg, Alfa. Tusen takk for sus. Tusen takk for det. The storm left more than destruction in its wake. Fearsome beast. Oh, I remember that. Reports said that a trio of oots has been sighted lurking near the docks to the east. Easy prey for the likes of you. Might you exterminate them so we can once again travel the waters in safety? We'll do the yellows and corn servant by themselves, or the blues and the corn servant by themselves. Oh, Kali, might you have a spare moment to lend a helping hand? With the reeds sprouting more vigorously than ever, the time has come to repair our weathered roofs. However, the wet reed will not do, not at all. They must first be thoroughly dried, or the roofs are likely to collapse at first drop of rain. I ask that you collect the freshly cut reeds placed near a building to the east and deliver them to Kosanuaki, where the neutral breeze shall dry them. Help us with this task, and I promise you will be satisfied with your reward. I'm gonna hope I have enough battery on my mouse to last for until the end of the stream, and I can charge it afterwards. Welcome, honored visitor. Thanks to your efforts, the reeds grow robust, and last I can make reed dumplings again. Oh, they're every bit as delicious as I remember. Although I want nothing more than to eat until my belly bursts, I've saved a batch for those who are planning to the reconstruction of the Great Stairs. I'm much too full to make such a journey, however. Might you deliver them in my stead? Surely my friends will be glad to receive them from the very woman who revitalized Okohanu's festive spirit. Thank you, thank you. They can be found working hard near the flight of wee wingless. Hurry up. Hurry before the dumpling school. Am I gonna be timed or no? Hurry, she says. I can just go somewhere else. Oh, reminds me too, I need to be a gun breaker for these. Reminds me I've got guns to break. I think, yeah. Oh, that's a court servant. God damn it. Gosh darn it, dude. Heckin' tootin'. Still can't enter the game. What the hell? Was it an NPC dungeon, I assume, or you're probably just stuck in the dungeon somehow? Have you tried doing the thing where you like join another server or whatever? I think I've had the exact problem before. I just can't remember the solution to it. You travel with the third promise, don't you? I've heard stories, but it's an honor to meet you in the flesh, Endaline. I know you're a busy woman, but might I have a moment of your time? I serve the Dawn Servant, and I am come here in an effort to catalog the traditional magics of our continent. In particular, I'm interested in how the Hanu weave the energies of wind. Competing to see who can float a feather the furthest seems to be a favored pastime of the Hanu, which demonstrates their mastery over wind. Yet have no notion as to how they achieve this mastery. My best theory is that they undergo intensive training from a young age, but as a recent arrival here, prying into such matters may come off as presumptuous. But you have their trust. Might you ask in my stead? I already found out about this. I already went over here and learned about that. I already learned about that. I learned some stuff about it, I guess. Hello. Have you taken in all that our humble village has to offer? If you happen to be on your way to the breath between, there's a task I would like your help with. You are as kind as they say. I've been asked to deliver freshly sprouted reeds, leaves to use as bait. But my work here has kept me so busy I've had little time to fill the order. The fields nearby have the choicest reeds, and I would be in your debt if you could gather some leaves and take them to Hanu. You can keep his payment for your troubles. I'm about to keep you for my troubles, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I hope you get it sorted out, Iterate. Would be a shame. Wait. Did you get in again? Oh, okay. Nice. Bannister kicked me from the dungeon. Oh man. Oh man. What are you doing dungeons for? Just the level or? MSQ? You don't want to do that with NPCs? I'm heartened that you would show such interest in our ways. Many know that the Hanu have a deep connection to the wind, but few care to ask how that connection is made. That being said, it's a question without a single answer. However, I would say that our feathers are the most important tool we have for comprehending the wind's movements. They're more than just for show, they allow us to sense even the smallest shift. The wind's temperament, and the awareness allows us to direct it as we see fit. I don't like doing those emphasis. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. You sick freak. You psychopath. I never considered why we are so attuned to the wind. But now that you ask, I must be thanks to our daily meditations and rigorous training. By listening carefully to the wind's whispers, one can discern the path of its flow, and in so doing achieve total harmony with one's surroundings. This understanding allows us to summon gales mighty enough to chase clouds from the sky. How do we chase this from the sky? Points? Oh, nope. Not doing the corn sermon right now. We're saving Mr. Corny. I'm corny. I'm corny. Why does the wind heed us? Why? Because we consume the blessing of the reeds bestowed upon us by Kusamauka. The energy suffused in the earth flows into the reeds, and the reeds flow into our bellies. By that cycle, we are gifted with the land strength. In other words, the reeds are far more than mere sustenance. They are the very wellspring of our power. I just sent me to spy, and I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll spy for you. Like, I don't care. Sure, yeah, why not? Oh, I had to dismount for that. Yeah. Oh no, my eye patch. Oh no. I'm wearing like a shin guard now. Oh, this too. You have returned. Were the Hanu forthcoming with their knowledge? I see. So there isn't one key to their expertise, but many. Each one forged by their singular bodies, culture, and environment. I believe you've given me a starting point from which I can launch a more thorough investigation. Thank you, Endaline. Welcome, buddy. I'll help you find something. I'll find what you're looking for, dude. Necklace. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, deep river. Oh god. I can't swim. There's a tree in the middle of the river. Jesus, look at those, like, fruits, whatever they are. They're huge. They're like the size, those are larger than I am. Like, even from this distance, this would be larger than my character's head. Woodsman, huh? Why no woodswoman? That's the question they don't want you to ask. I am the one that woodswoman. Oh. Alright, nice. But there you go, guys. That's the woodswoman right there. Meow. Very good. Oh my god. I'm the one who knocks. Fort knocks. Stride of the Sun. Oh, this is gonna lead us to like the area up there eventually. Gotcha. Oh, I recognize you. You traveled with Clamat, yes? Have you come to see our progress on the stairs? This steaming dumpling looks delicious, or does it? Dumplings? Oh, how long has it been since I last smelled that heavenly aroma? When the reeds sprouted big and tall, we had to cause to celebrate often, and it was common scent in Okuanu. To have these delivered by one who helped those days to return is a great honor indeed. I'm about to honor you, if you know what I'm saying. Damn, this stairs got destroyed by that storm. How's that even possible? I'm standing inside this guy. I'm inside his crotch. This project will cause my feathers to fall out one by one. Mark my words, where do we even begin? Or does it? Lulu Holly made her famous dumplings. These are just what I needed. Such a large undertaking makes one so very hungry. With my energies restored, I've come to a realization. Our reed problem required the perspective of visitors to solve. So perhaps you should consult artisans from other clans for advice on how to repair the Great Stairs. I mean, repair, you rebuild it from bottom up. You can't repair this. Oakley. Apologize, but this area is still impassable. You brought reed dumplings just as I was about to keel over from hunger. A kind soul appears from the wilderness to save me. This passage is of great importance to us, since no small number of merchants use it to reach Okuhanu. With delicious dumplings to fuel me, I can now tackle this problem with renewed energy. How to tackle this problem with this? Well, there's one dude ran away, but I think there's still a dog behind me. Is there a dog behind me? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a dog behind me. Oh, I should have done that one. Whatever. So we haven't unlocked level 91 MSQ quest yet, but we're almost level 92. Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see one of our visitors here. Of all places. Have you come here to fish? Ah, these are the leaves I asked Gunohana to deliver. You say you picked them yourself? You have quite the eye. These will do well. We can't grow to such prodigious sizes on reeds alone, you know. The fish from these waters are a staple in many Hanu dish. We found that they like weeds almost as much as we do. And since we mostly eat the stem, we can also use the fresh leaves of unharvested reeds as bait. Everyone feasts. Perhaps you too can feast with this bit of coin. You've earned it. Dude, I'm gonna be rich when this is over. I'm gonna be filthy rich when this is over. I'm gonna have crazy amounts of money. It's gonna be insane. God damn it. We can cross where there's grass here, I guess, yeah. Ah, these waters get more beautiful every time I come. Sensing a distracting prey, creatures move in for the kill. Oh, crap. The cave glowfly move in for the kill. Dude, you're lucky I was here, otherwise the glowfly would have killed you. Round two? Oh. They're still just standing there chilling out, sure, why not? Why not, dude? Oh, never mind. What was that noise? Can't I stargaze at the moss in peace? Wait, you helped us bring back Ihihana. You're a friend of Wuklamat, yes? What are you doing in this cave? Bro, you almost just got killed, man. Fiends here? Oh, I didn't even hear them until the commotion was nearly over. I owe you. Thanks for your courage. And now that my reverie has been broken, I shall return to my friend. He must be worried sick. Bro, you almost just got killed, man. Like, totally for real, dude. Oh, this is a S rank or something for sure. I don't know what to tell, but it looks scary. He returned. He looked slightly unsettled, but none the worse for wear otherwise. That cave is where we gathered the rainbow moss used in our medicines. It has long been held sacred as a healing spot due to its tranquil scenery. I haven't been since the Great Storm and was worried that perhaps it had suffered damage in the floods. I'm glad to hear that nothing has changed. But more than anything, I'm glad my friend returned safely. Had you not come along, the day may be much darker. Oh yeah, for sure. Your friend would have been dead. That would have been a corpse. It wouldn't have been a friend anymore, it would have been a meal. Ah, the mighty hunter returns. Have the oots been reduced to shredded vines? I knew you would be equal to the task. I will spread word that the docks are open for safe passage. The great storm affected all in life in the forest. Wash away what was and leaving behind only uncertainty. There are many seldom traveled roads where desperate fiends still lurk. With the collapse of the Great Stairs, we've taken to using the waterways and other uncommon routes to get from place to place until the repairs are complete. That day cannot come too soon. Until then, however, we must make do. Thank you for your bravery. One more and we level up. We leveled up. Have you finished? Yes, thank you. Our homes will be all the safer for your efforts. I suppose you're wondering why I had you carry the reeds all the way across the forest. Well, Kusunaki means land of the arid shrine in our tongue. Legends say that so soothing is the breeze near the shrine that Kixihahi once rested its tired wings nearby. Kisahi. Once the reeds are dried and our roofs patched, our homes will be better fortified against the elements, and for that peace of mind, any price is worth paying. So it's your just reward. Ding? Nice. Nice. I dinged up, man. I just dinged. Dingity dingity dong. Thank you for delivering the dumplings. I hope they give my friends the energy to complete the daunting task ahead of them. Reed dumplings are considered a delicacy among the Hanu, and for good reason. I would like nothing more than to make a batch for our other wingless brethren who aid with the rebuilding, but I realize that not all people love their flavor as much as we do. But that doesn't mean I can't send a different gift to show my appreciation. I intend to send a nice haul of fish their way. You don't seem the type to munch on reeds either, so I prepared something else for your reward. Cold, hard iron. Iron? These are Gil are iron coins? I'm an iron boy, living in an iron koi, and I got an iron doy. You're Wuklemat's companion, aren't you? Ki Haxi smiles upon me. I had hoped the great bird would give one of the village saviors to me. You see, the time is for us to make our customary offerings to Kisaxi. It is a ceremony we hold there, and I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. You will join us then? Oh, that makes me so happy my feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows to the southwest, and they must be so ripe that they've fallen to the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to Lao Hali at the shrine. Sure thing, Broseph. Well memed, sir. Hello, game. What's up, dude? Mortis 0.5. I'm sure he did better than that in his challenge today. I mean, it's Mortis we're talking about, right? Have you been mewing? Oh yeah, of course. I would score Mortis at least like a 2.5. This ripe bluish fruit is said to be a favorite of Kisaxi. Kisaxi? Something like that. I don't know how to say that name. Wait, where am I supposed to go with this? Oh, all the way over there. K-sexy. No, I don't think sexy works. He. I think they're ignoring the he. I think it's just Kisaihi. Kisaihi. Come on. Whoa! That was a sick jump. One more time. Damn. Alright. Oh, downhill. Crazy. Let's a little ethereal current check here, because this is like a place where one might be. Ah. Just an ordinary, completely circular island. Nothing to worry about. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this honor? Ah, Kisaxi will be most satisfied with these. Today you are more than an honored guest. You are the very heart of the ceremony. After your efforts to bring Hihana back to us, Kisaxi is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this role. The fruit shall bear a power blessing indeed. Now you must take the previous offering back to whence you came. Deliver the blessed fruit to Anu Hanu, and the ceremony will be complete. Go with haste. Oh, there's a thing here. Uku Calibri at that game. I'm not sure I get if there's like a pun or something. Sometimes the names are puns or jokes, but I'm not sure I get this one. Dead? I think it's faster to swim than it is to travel all the way down. The smelling emanating from the sack indicates that Saxi's blessing is powerful indeed. Not that now I'm down to Missouri. Now it's sunny, of course. And the next area we go to, it's gonna be overcast again and pouring rain. We have 3 quests left to do here, but one of them is gonna be a chain, I think. It might be this one, I'm not sure. Welcome back. Was Lanu Hali impressed with your offering? Yes, I can feel Ixahi's grace emanating from these, thus the ceremony is complete. The younger Hanu Hanu clamored to participate in this rite. You know, it is said that the fruit offered to Kisaxi becomes imbued with its divine spirit, and all who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you will be too. Although you traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by the experience. Go with our gratitude, and may the wings of Kisaxi sweep ill fortune from your path. That was standalone. So this other one is probably going to be a chain. We're going to be 3 or 4 quests. What was something underneath this place, huh? Oh, maybe not. We're not doing Cornbro yet. We're going to do Cornbro last because I like him the most. Cornbro, most compelling story in the DLC. Don't at me. Or expansion. Oh yeah, this is a chain for sure. Oh, luckily, Endaline. Of course I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Wuklamad's companions? Not to mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. Ha! I'm Lanu Hanu, and I have the honor of being the Wind Chosen. It is my feathers which adorn the festival float. I feel the wind has guided you to me for a reason. As a visitor, would this guy be over by the other place if I didn't do that quest? A visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you're familiar with the Lance Guard. It is customary among the Wind Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as gifts every few years. At this moment, one of their number is marking their way to Okuhanu to receive your blessing, but there's much more to it than just a simple delivery, and I think you'd be interested in taking part. It would deepen your understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of the Lance Guard will become fast friends. I would start with a small task if you're willing. Nananshi is the name of our guest, and he was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he may be lost. Could you search for the road for him? I'll stay here behind in case he arrives here after all.
I love this this getup. I would love to get this getup. I hope I can at some point. Man, that would be awesome. I'd wear that 100%. You're looking for me? You're not a Hanu unless you're molten something awful. Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, now you've found me. I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Lance Guard hoping I could bust some skulls, slaughter some beasts, you know, use these muscles of mine. But my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. It's not exactly what I had in mind. Ah, was complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet this Lanu Hanu then. He hoped he would get to murder people, and now he's disappointed they won't. Which, to me, is very, very relatable, at least. I don't know about other people, that's very relatable to me. Ah, I thought I was just coming here to pick up some feathers. My superiors didn't say anything about helping someone.
You found him. Now we can begin. Before the gift of feathers is to be bestowed, there are proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, I bid the warmest of welcome to Nananshi. As the Wind Chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the Lance Guard, it behooves you to become familiar with all corners of the continent, yes? Then come with me to the center of Okuhanu, where you can behold the entire village at once.
But they're still standing there. Oh, I gotta wait here. Gotcha. The corn servant.
Take it all in. This is Okuhanu. As you can see, our homes are made from wood and reeds, both of which are the forest bless us with in abundance. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame, and if they do, we risk setting our entire village alight.
I like how there's a torch in front of us while we're saying this.
Building waterways through Okuhanu is a way to protect us from such incidents, but aquatic beasts can travel them as well, and when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the Lance Guard to call them.
You know, I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home.
All of Okuhanu would thank you. And now for the reason you came, for the feathers of the Wind Chosen. They're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Lance Guard.
But it's already...
The design evokes the image of Kiaxi, the great bird revered by all Hanu. The feathers given it a touch of authenticity that makes the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to meet the Lance Guard's varied needs. So without further ado, let us begin. First I ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast.
Fine. I should warn you, I'm not known for my delicate hands.
That went about as well as expected. Could you stay behind for a moment, Endaline? I would like to hear your opinion of Nananshi.
He's not the most motivated person here.
I have the same impression. Truth be told, this attitude is the same as every Landsguard troop who comes to receive this gift, and we're meant to fix it. Consider this a rite of passage of sorts. The Landsguard sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the tasks we set before them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and meaning behind the exchange of gifts. Soldiers with a tangible bond to their charge will protect it at all the more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some, but working alongside someone as capable as you, Nananshi may find the extra motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southeastern gate, and while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret.
Just wait, corn servant. I'll be back soon.
The feathers we send the Landsguard are for decorative purposes, and since they can lay untouched for quite some time, they aren't fit for use on the float.
What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors were snickering behind me at my back as I departed. The Hanu might think this bird god is worth all this trouble, but I just want to get it over with. What's the rush, bro? Just chill.
Now that everyone is here, it's time to begin. Together we shall make these feathers so striking that even Stikaxi would be envious. The first item we require are dyes and oils. The former is used to match the feathers with various uniforms worn by the troops. The latter serves as different purpose. As you can see by observing yours truly, Hanu boasts feathers full and colorful. This is thanks to our oils our body secretes, which keeps our coat from becoming a drab and brittle. But the feathers we gift to the Landsguard were molted long ago, and have since lost their natural luster, so we must apply oil to make them as vibrant as those of the Hanu in their prime. The task of gathering said oils and dyes falls to Endaline. Go to Okobe Beck B, where the crate has already been prepared. In the meantime, Nahanshi here will get the feathers.
Interesting. Of course, we maintained our equipment regularly, and oiling the feathers is part of that, but I never considered how the Hanu might keep theirs pristine.
We trade for oils and dyes with Pelu merchants who pass through Oakbeck B, so they're generally stored there for the sake of convenience.
I'm about to store you somewhere for the sake of convenience, if you know what I'm saying.
You're hearing about the supplies. Good. Everything's in that crate over there. It's heavy, so be careful not to drop it on those dainty toes of yours. Worse still, you might break a bottle of dye. The Landsguard artisan who designed their uniforms was very particular about their coloring, so not a single one can go to waste. There's nothing a soldier loves more than their equipment, so every detail has to be just right. Tread as carefully as you can back to Lanuhanu.
Sure thing, bro. Oh. I have to actually carry it. God damn it. It said enemy attacks will sap my strength. I like how senseless this is. They make a point out of the fact that they're putting this here to discourage the rats and other critters, right? But they don't have them on these, you know, the ones that the rats can just climb right up through, basically. They have them the ones underneath the entire thing that the rats can use for anything. Those they are protected. Nahanshi got beat up. Are these feathers, are these really feathers? They're so heavy. How many are there? Hundreds? Thousands? More?
You both did excellent work today. Nananshi, it appears you might need some rest after your ordeal, huh?
Oh, how many feathers did you pack into that crate? Are you sure you didn't send me to get the dyes and oils?
Be glad I didn't, Nananshi, for Endaline's crate is much heavier. She also carried it from a much greater distance.
Really now, and there I thought I was the stronger, damn. Bested during my first assignment. I guess I will have to perform honorable seppuku. But that won't happen again. I've had enough rest, so let's get on with it.
If you insist, Nananshi, let us proceed to the heart of the matter. First, we must dye each feather one by one. But be careful, for each color is needed in different quantities. Equipment used to attack is adorned with black feathers, while equipment used to defense is adorned with white with feathers in their original green. For those we must carefully...
Hold on just a damn moment. We're dyeing all of these, one by one? I'll be an old man by then. There has to be a better way. Say, throw a few dozen of them in a big bowl of dye.
Ah, but that will make the coloring uneven, Nananshi. As I was saying, we must carefully apply oil to the feathers to bring them out their original color, or they'll quickly become brittle.
I see.
This will be a test of patience, but with the three of us, it shall be over before the moon turns, probably. Worry not, for I am here to teach you how to best see the job done.
I suppose I'm thankful for that, truth be told. I never knew so much hard work went into our uniforms.
For our brothers and sisters in the Lance Guard, no effort is too great. The Hanu are honored that you wear your feathers, our feathers. You are surprised? As the wind shows then, seeing my feathers become a symbol of the great Kihaxi fills me with a joy unequal in this world. And to have them adorn the Lance Guard's armor makes my joy all the sweeter. Few in Tural can claim such an honor, so there can be no mistakes.
There is really more to this than I thought. Dude, this armor looks so good. I would like to apologize for how I've been acting. I see now that things are done a certain way for a reason. So while I may grow old and grey in the doing, I'll see that every feather is dyed and oiled properly. At least we're in this together, eh, Endaline? Should have one or two more quests. I reckon I'll be cleaning dye from under my nails for some days yet, but I won't complain about honest work. Now I have to think about how to get this back to Tuliolal.
Don't get ahead of yourself, young Nananshi. Yes, the hard part is behind us, but there is more I would ask of you. As I've said before, Kiaxi is revered by the Hanu, and we must pay due respect for use of its likeness. As such, there are time-honored rituals that must follow before we give the offering to the Lance Guard.
Time-honored, eh? As long as it isn't time-consuming.
Our next step is simple. We must bring the feathers before the likeness of Kihaxi in Kosanyuki and have the priestess besiege the great bird to bestow the wind's blessing upon them.
More lugging the crate around then. I can do it, but if we're going any further than last time, I might need a couple of breaks.
Do not worry, Nananshi. I will carry the feathers. I have something different in mind for the both of you. A friend of mine awaits you on the road to Kosunaki. Speak with him and do exactly as he instructs.
Alright, boss.
I don't think Nananchi was complaining, do you? Either way, his attitude is much improved, but his lessons aren't over yet. My friend awaits to further his education.
Stretch thin. I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Lighting update, 10 out of 10. Oh, wrong button. If he's carrying the crate, what are we meant to be doing? I hope something even heavier isn't in our future.
Welcome, welcome. I understand you seek the blessing of the wind. The priestess requires a special type of bark to complete the ceremony, and your job is to gather it. But you must tread carefully. For the shores here, where the trees are found, teem with hungry beasts. I suggest clearing the area first so one doesn't sneak up on you.
I don't mind a bit of hunting, but these arms aren't meant for... apologies. I suppose complaining is a habit I should aim to break. This is all part of the process of making our equipment, isn't it? There's a reason we need this bark, so get the bark we shall. I'll search the south side and let you take the north.
Without the right bark, Kihaxi will not bestow the wind's blessing, but hungry beasts roam the shores.
So just a second. Or they basically said that. But then he said, tell me to take the... Oh, this is north. I thought it was south of this. I think my compass was weird during that conversation. Oh, crap. Taken from a tree from near the riverbanks of the Kosuniaki, this bark has an almost indescribable scent. Why do I get the feeling a story is coming?
Well done, you two. You brought exactly what I asked, but I suppose you're still curious as to why the bark had to be from those specific trees. The answer lies within the legend of Kaihaxi. You see, our ancestors hailed from a different land and were guided here by the Great Bird, but upon their arrival, they found perilous woodlands overrun by hungry fiends. Many Hanu were lost to the gluttonous appetite of the wild, and they had nearly succumbed to despair, but then Kihaxi let out a mighty screech. It echoed through the land, setting the trees aglow. Taking this as divine guidance, our beleaguered ancestors took the bark from the trunk and burnt it. The smoke wafted through the air, and the beasts found it so repugnant they were forced to flee, one and all. Since that day, warriors would burn incense before battle in hopes it should ward them from harm. Thus we bless the Landsguard's feathers in the same way, that they too might bask in Kihaxi's protection. Now take the bark to Kasuniaki on the way. I would be glad if you offered your sincerest prayers to the Great Bird.
Sure thing, broski. I think doing the bird voice is killing my vocal cords. I think there's one more quest after this one for us probably. Probably one more for him to learn his lesson. At some point, isn't really all this text too ambitious? Hey, listen, we'll see. But, I mean, we're pretty deep in the expansion already. There's like a billion lines of dialogue. Listen, we're pretty deep in the expansion already, okay? We're already at like level 91 out of 100. So, I mean, we're at least 10% in at this point. And I've only spent 24 hours soon reading dialogue, so... Finally here, mind giving me your bark? I'll deliver it to the Hanu priestess. 10%, yeah, we're at least at 10%. Thank you, Endaline. Once I'm finished, let's offer our prayers. Wouldn't want to disappoint our host after all. The Hanu take their tradition seriously, don't they? I knew they wish for good harvest and such, but never imagined we Landsguard were in their thoughts all this time. This has been an eye-opening experience, to be sure, but I can't help but wonder why we're so important to them. Why allow us to use their revered god in the design of our equipment?
Aren't you a Landsguard yourself, and you ask such questions?
Oh god, it's the King Hanu. The one big problem they always have with these Beast Tribe people is that they always just make them look the exact same. So like, they don't change the feathers or like the coating or anything, or give them different outfits. They just all look the exact same.
You're Endaline, aren't you? I am Sulihali. I know we have you to thank for Iniha's success, but even so, I must ask that you stand aside. You are not Nanshi, of whom I've heard much. I'm surprised you have the gall to step foot in such a sacred place. While the elders may sing...
Did I skip something?
Oh. While the elders may sing the praises of the Landsguard, their minds have been warped by way too many moltings. The new generation is sick of their ceaseless chirping. You have to say your lines. Remember how we practiced? Oh yes, I understand. We heard you complained when you took the feathers. We saw the disdain in your eyes. Someone with such disrespect for our history doesn't deserve to bask in Gyaxi's grace.
What, but I...
That may be so, Endaline, but he's had enough chances. We refuse to suffer this Landsguard to be in Okuhanu. Listen well and remember, the sacred likeness of Gyaxi was once reduced to shredded reeds. By whom, you ask? Why, none other than Gulolja, Dawn servants and founder of the Landsguard.
No, the Dawn servant would never.
This misdeed will never be forgiven. If you have any pride in your position, you should be ashamed at your ignorance and lack of respect. How will you answer for that? Yes, you must answer, and answer well, or we will be very angry with you.